In a world bathed in the glow of screens, where every sunrise, every meal, and every milestone seems to demand a digital spotlight, there exists a quiet rebellion. It isn't a protest with banners and shouts. It is a rebellion of silence. Have you ever wondered about those who don't post? Those who navigate the bustling currents of social media without ever casting their own ripple. They aren't merely shy. They aren't digitally illiterate. Their silence, I've come to understand, is a deliberate, powerful choice. I remember a time when I, too, felt the magnetic pull of that digital stage. My life felt like a performance. Each moment was weighed against its potential for public consumption. I would take a photo, post it, and then wait, refresh, check notifications, refresh again, seeking validation in the fleeting glow of a like. But beneath the surface, a whisper began to grow inside me. Am I truly living, or am I just documenting a life designed for an audience? It was this whisper that led me to observe the unseen path. For the non-posters, silence isn't an absence. It's a presence. It is a form of control. In a culture obsessed with visibility, their non-participation is a defiant act. They understand that true power often lies in what is withheld. These individuals possess a trait that is becoming rare: emotional independence. Their worth isn't dictated by the number of followers they accrue or the applause they receive in the digital arena. Their compass points inward. They are less influenced by the fickle winds of social comparison. They know who they are, independent of public opinion. Think about it. How often do we experience something truly beautiful, only to immediately reach for our phones? Not to savor the moment, but to capture it, to prove it happened? The non-poster resists this instinct. Imagine standing at a concert. Everyone around you has their phones raised, watching the artist through a 6-inch screen. But the non-poster? They are watching with their own eyes. They are locked in a moment that will never exist again. They understand that to experience a moment solely for oneself, without the mental filter of, how will this look online, is to experience it fully. To feel the sun on their skin, to taste the cold sweetness of a watermelon slice on a hot day, to feel the warmth of a conversation. This detachment from digital applause is a liberating act. Their memories are stored in the heart and mind, not on a cloud server. For some, the journey to silence is born from emotional exhaustion. They realize that performing life is not the same as living it. The relentless cycle of curating and posting turns life into a never-ending show. And when the primary purpose of a joy shifts from personal fulfillment to public display, the joy becomes diluted. By stepping off the stage, they reclaim ownership of their experiences. Because once shared, a moment becomes public property open to interpretation, judgment, and noise. But the non-poster guards these moments with a quiet fierceness, a private celebration, a personal triumph. These remain theirs alone. Privacy, for them, is not a void. It is a secret garden. It is a sacred space where true self-discovery happens. Imagine a garden inside your mind, where thoughts can blossom and emotions can be tended, far away from the bustling marketplace of opinions. By guarding their privacy, they ensure their growth is organic, not influenced by the expectations of others. Their solitude is not isolation. It is a deliberate choice to engage with the richness of their own inner landscape. And this profound understanding changes how they love. In a world where digital proof often feels like a prerequisite for connection, non-posters cultivate genuine relationships without a public record. When they are with you, they are with you. They offer their presence, not their performance. They aren't looking for the perfect angle. They are looking into your eyes. The laughter shared, the tears wiped away. These become treasures held in the heart, not commodities for consumption. The bonds they build are deep roots, forged in genuine vulnerability, not shallow branches reaching for sunlight. Psychologists call this a strong, internal locus of control. It means they are the architects of their own contentment. They don't need 1,000 likes to affirm their beauty, intelligence, or success. They know who they are, and that knowledge is enough. This internal compass grants them an incredible resilience. They are not chasing external validation. They are cultivating internal fulfillment, a far more sustainable source of happiness. Ultimately, the silence of the non-poster is not emptiness. It is depth. It is a quiet confidence that doesn't need to be known by everyone, only understood by a few, or perhaps simply understood by themselves. They remind us that true worth isn't accumulated in followers, but in the quiet integrity of one's character. They challenge us to step back from the clamor and rediscover the profound joy of simply being. So perhaps it's time for us to learn from their quiet example. In the silent spaces, in the unshared moments, we might just discover the truest version of ourselves. I want to leave you with the question today. What is one precious moment you experienced recently that you chose not to post? Did you keep a promotion secret? Did you watch a sunset alone? Share it with us in the comments below, or if you prefer, keep it to yourself. Both are beautiful. Thank you for listening to Life Audible.